Okay, there we go. Hi, everybody. Hey, welcome back to the 10th floor. It's me, Matt.
Hello, everybody. It's Kat.
Hey, get on out of that waiting room, folks. Climb on into the elevator. It's time to go all the way up to the 10th floor.
All the way up to the 10th floor.
It's
We saw
soundproofed.
something beautiful this week on the 10th floor,
What
actually.
did we see beautifully this week on the 10th floor?
We saw Gio call his
Aww.
mom, Mom.
With a 10 right above their heads.
Yes.
Look at that. Look at us. Look at us. Look at us. Yeah, so Chandra's back. Moderator Chandra's with us. And this is the first time that she's seen that YouTube has scrubbed the nicknames that everybody had in the chat. And it's
Oh,
just everybody's YouTube handle now. And she's just as confused as I was on the first week.
mm-hmm. They do things they don't even tell you. They
No
just
clue
do.
why. I don't think it's something I did. Let me know if it's happening over in like the James Lott Jr. chat as well. If you have your nicknames there, then I'll ask him what his settings are, in case it's something that I did on accident.
Mm.
So, let me know how that's going. Out there, other podcast land, we're here to talk about soaps. In case you stumbled on this looking for Laura finding somebody in a trunk, you're not going to find that scene. No, you're going to find us. Hi, how's it going? Kelly had to grab a tissue for that scene, Mama Cat, with Geo and Brooklyn.
I know. He with that conversation he had with Brooklyn, it just really, well, for one thing, she telling him that, Dante doesn't tell me how to feel or what to think,
Uh-huh.
basically.
I'm my own independent parent, gosh darn it.
Yes. And she just made him open his eyes that, what had just happened to you is basically what happened to me.
Yeah, well, I mean, sort. I mean,
Well,
kinda.
kinda. Well,
Geo made
some,
that comparison on his own, and that's important.
yes.
Hey, if he whatever he needs to find a bridge to Brooklyn, I'm here for it. If it's
Mm-hmm.
oopsie doodles, this didn't work out the way I wanted it to. Oh gosh, poor Rocco. Oh, that's just like you, Mama Brooklyn. Then cool to you, Geo. Go find your way to Brooklyn.
Yeah. And
Especially since
Dante's already like kicking himself in the butt a little bit. About, oh, it's
I
pretty
did it
hard on him.
again. Oh,
I did it
Dad, I
again.
did it again. What do I do?
But the first time, with the whole going out to the party thing, he
Mhm.
didn't know he was this kid yet.
No, you didn't know it was this kid, but also at the same time, it's one of those things where Rocco is in some sort of trouble, and Dante sees Geo at the center of it.
Yep.
That's twice. That's twice you've done this to your little brother.
Yep.
No good. No good. It's not just us, Ma. It's not just us. Crammed into this elevator, ascending all the way up to the 10th floor. We've got Kita. Hi, Kita. Chandra's back. Hi, Chandra. Kelly is with us. Hello, Kelly and Sandra. Oh, goodness. Here we go. Everybody's just been talking so much. Michelle is with us. Hello, Michelle. And SMC. Hello, SMC. I'm not sure who you are. GH Addict. Hello, GH Addict. Let me know who you really are, SMC. What was your name before? Josh is with us. Hello, Josh Goldenberg. He's returned. And so have we. Week upon week upon week upon week. You can rely on us on Sundays. We're going to be
For the
here.
most part, huh?
Yeah. Yeah. We'll probably
Once
be
in a
here
while,
next
I
Sunday,
run
too.
off something.
We'll definitely be here next Sunday. Nothing's going to stop us.
Oh no, no, we will be here next Sunday.
Shortened weeks, who cares? We're still going to talk about it.
Yeah, well, there'll probably be definitely no GH on Thursday, and maybe not Friday either.
Probably not on Friday. And what's going on with Beyond the Gates? Do we know if they're even on next week?
Oh yeah, they might be doing one of those retro show a week
Yeah, whatever.
close to the beginning.
That's for a different hour.
Yep.
Stretching. I'm getting settled in, Ma. There's a lot to talk about. There's a lot to dive into. So much is
Yeah,
happening.
there is. Yeah,
Chandra
next
says that you're glowing,
last
Mama.
day of November. Huh?
Chandra says that you're glowing.
Well, thank you.
Glowing just like Portia. Do you have something to share with us, Ma? Are you avoiding caffeine?
Oh my gosh, now that would be a miracle, wouldn't it?
That would be quite something, wouldn't it be?
That would be a
Oh,
miracle. We don't
goodness.
need a Messiah. We already got one.
It just happened. I don't know why. I don't know why. I don't know why. Kelly sees that I'm hanging out outside Alexis's place. I'm peeking into the windows. Yes, because I don't know. There's this sneaking suspicion that I have, Kelly, about Rick's story about falling into a cult and the digital detox and the ayahuasca. And I gotta say, there's just been something like slightly off about Cody since that time, too. You know? So I just feel like something might be wrong there, Kelly. So I'm trying to get into it. I'm trying to figure out at the bottom of what went on. No, I really in all seriousness, Rick cannot do wrong in my eyes on this show.
He's awesome. He's awesome. You know what? I'm really very surprised though that Rick has not. He says I've changed. He tells Alexis that this week. Um, and he shares information with her and stuff. I just think that he would be wanting some revenge, wanting those girls to
I'm
pay in
telling
some
you,
way.
like we talked
Turn out
about,
something.
last week or the week before or whatever it was. There was it really must have been, unless this is the long con revenge plot in some capacity.
Maybe.
It must have been some sort of
Maybe.
transformative experience for him, where he's like, my choices led me to this situation. And again, we talked
Hey,
about
hey,
it
Matt,
before. He could have left, and he
fro-
didn't.
frozen a lot. Like your voice is not frozen, but you are frozen a lot.
All right. Well,
Now we can see you moving around.
good. Good. It said my internet was unstable for a moment.
Okay.
Well, hopefully that doesn't.
Hopefully
An airplane flew by. I
go
don't know if
out.
that has anything to do with
It's
anything.
what?
An airplane flew by. I don't know if that has to do with anything.
Oh gosh, babe, you live in you where you live, isn't there always an airplane flying by?
There's oftentimes an airplane flying by. That's true. That's why I try to get out here into the wilderness, where it's kind of away from it all. Doesn't it just look like the most like a soundstage just right here? Anyway, I'm sorry. Anyway.
We actually saw that too.
Yes, this set was up when we toured the GH soundstage. And
Yes.
this is a part of when Alexis's house is up. When they have the living room up, so does they got all this too.
Yeah, the front door and the greenery's up.
Yeah. Yeah, and we've definitely seen it too, where they've angled the shots this way and just didn't use Alexis's house and been like, we're in the woods.
Exactly.
Hey, Jeannie. GH Addict tells us that GH is definitely off on Thursday and also on Friday. So only three
thought so.
coming up. Three coming up. Anyway, back to Rick.
Oh my goodness. We gonna get Geo in Brooklyn Thanksgiving. I love it.
Maybe not next week, because GH is traditionally a little bit behind the holidays right now, aren't they?
Yeah. Why are they so light on the holidays this year? They're not, GH is not all that celebratory for holidays this
I
year,
mean, I guess the drama's just too hot to take a break to talk about a holiday.
I guess.
There was nary a Halloween costume this year. Not a
No.
one. Not a one.
Oh, no, we saw James dressed up as a cowboy.
No, you know what? That's true. That's true. Actually, that was cute. We didn't talk about that. James and Kelly's, and then also where he was drawn to Cody, and then it was like, well, this ain't working
Now
out.
he ran into Bobby's, and as he scampered by, he went, "Hi, Dad," and
Yeah.
kept moving.
And kept moving to go talk to the real cowboy, the one I look up to, my masculine hero,
Yes,
Mr.
yes.
Cody Bell.
Yeah, we saw Cody and Molly was digging on each other this week too.
They sure were. That's actually what I was referring to when it came to there's something off about Cody, because he's there, he's with it, but he also, Josh Kelly's doing a great job with it. There's this 1/8 of cloudiness behind his eyes as he's playing this scene, because he knows what really happened to her dad.
Yeah, he does. Yeah,
And he
he
didn't speak up.
does.
He didn't say nothing. He's holding this secret.
I wonder how they're going to find out, but they're going to find out.
I don't know. I really don't know, because if Rick really is on the up and up, then he's got no reason to say anything,
Right.
because that's going to ruin any sort of new bond that he's trying to create for the sake of Molly. Across the board. For the sake of Molly, Alexis, we have to work together. For the sake of our children, Sonny, We have to bury the hatchet once and for all. Our
Yeah.
mother would love it.
Yes. Yes. I thought he was sincere, but that was a very
Manipulative.
yes.
I think no matter how you cut it, whether or not he's up to no good or he is really good, I think that when it comes to Sonny, you have to pull some sort of manipulative tactic because of their history. You have to sell it hard in some way.
Hmm.
You can't just knock on the door and be like, "I want to be your lawyer." Oh gosh, golly, why don't you trust me? No, you gotta pull all stops, fire all cannons, get Sonny's attention. Hey brother, we share a
Yeah.
mom. She'd be really
Yeah.
happy if we worked together. And lucky, Rocco got in trouble right there.
Yep. 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 Well, Sonny doesn't really trust him.
Not yet.
But he is giving him one more chance. And
Not
Sonny has given Rick lots of chances over the years, actually. Rick usually messes it up.
usually, and that's what Sonny says. He's like, you've betrayed me so many times, Rick. Every single time we tried this, you've turned it against me.
Yep.
And he doesn't want that one more time. So we give him something light, something easy, at least in his eyes at the time. Something get Rocco off this thing.
Right. And he also knows though, Sonny knows, and he said this as well, but he knows how good of a lawyer Rick really is.
I mean, he and Alexis are pulling some magic this week.
Well, Rick and Alexis were once upon a time when it comes to being lawyers, they were pretty good.
They are a legal
Pretty
dream
solid.
team. If there are a set of
Yes.
lawyers out there that I want defending me, it's at this point going to be Rick and Alexis.
Hmm.
Sorry, Diane. Rick and
I will
Alexis all the way.
I I remember very well when Alexis had Molly and Rick delivered Molly at the train accident thing.
Oh no, somebody derailed the train.
Yeah, it was a train accident, and I think, oh man, I forgot the villain's name. He was tattooed, bald-headed. I forgot his name.
He
You
used to,
guys, what
he
was
used to
that
hang
dude's
out
name?
with Mr. Craig, though, right?
Uh, Mr. Yeah, a little bit, I
Yeah,
think.
I think he was introduced around that same time. I know who you're talking. It's like Manny or something.
Yes, that's it. That's it.
Greatest mind in professional soap operas right here, folks. I know it all. It's an iron trap. You got an
Yep, it was
encyclopedia
Manny.
underneath this cap.
He's a villain.
Hey, Adina right there. Manny as well. Manny says GH Addict. See here with the delay. They got it probably before I did. I gotta be honest with you. As soon as you said hats, or at least I forgot the villain who. Manny, right in the chat. Before I got it. I promise. There's just a bit of a delay. You guys win. Anyway. Melinda's here. Hi, Melinda. Hey, Melinda. GH Addict,
Morning,
hope that
everybody.
Rocco gets out of
Good
detention
afternoon.
by Thanksgiving. Kelly really needs some Quartermain pizza. We're gearing up for the Quartermain annual tradition of the fun we have watching a Quartermain Thanksgiving as we gear up for our own.
Yes. And oh my goodness, this Thanksgiving for me is so weird because I don't have to do anything. It's amazing.
Yeah. Oh, Josh, coming with the facts here. Mr. Craig didn't show up until 2007, so I guess that's a different time than Manny Ruiz, who
Yeah.
caused the derailment.
Yeah.
Hey, Adina, what's going on?
It was very exciting. I remember.
Oh, it was, and it is, and I also am looking forward to the Quartermain Thanksgiving. It's always fun to see. Well, we have a little something. We just had the whole Quartermain house situation. We said goodbye to Monica. We talked about a pizza oven because Olivia even brought it up. Hey, let's just have pizza this year, folks.
Yes.
Let's
What? Don't
just
even
have pizza.
just don't even mess with
Let's
it. Just
aim
have
for the
pizza.
pizza, and maybe the pizza will get ruined, and suddenly a turkey will appear.
Wouldn't that be something? Wouldn't that be something?
So she's not going to
Like
get
the
her brick
pizza
oven, though.
oven caught fire or something.
No, she's not
And
going
then
to.
Sonny felt sorry for them and sent over a whole spread.
So I mean, maybe there's two reasons why they're trying to keep Tracy over at the spa. One, to hide the whole Ned situation. He's doing fine, folks. He's doing okay.
Mm-hmm.
But Tracy doesn't know. She's still at that mega spa.
Yeah, that's not really that's I understand why they have all the reasons Brooklyn said are good reasons not to
Yes.
tell Granny. But that's really not very fair.
But the second reason too is they have to finish the construction on the brick pizza oven before Tracy comes back.
Yeah.
They got to pump one Thanksgiving pizza out of that thing before she has that thing. It's torn right out of the kitchen right away.
You know who I think is going to be leaving that Quartermain house before too long?
Who's that? Dante?
Chase.
Chase. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. All right, let's get into that, Ma. All right, let's get into that. Chase is as stupid as Willow is. Maybe just that sound is the right term for Willow. You know, that just might be it. Yeah, I think that they're just one. At this point, I want them back together because of how just dumb they are. They just a couple of peas in the stupid pod.
So, and here is Brooklyn. Brooklyn is at that hospital visiting her dad, worried about her dad. And what is Chase doing? He's
Try,
off chasing.
he's trying to exonerate Willow. All right. There's nothing more important right now than making sure that Willow does not go down for a crime that she did not commit. He knows in the heart of his heart of his heart of his heart, in the deepest depths of his soul, that this woman who married him because she thought he was dying did not do this.
Yes. Well, he's probably right. She probably didn't do it.
Well, no.
However, and like Alexis told him, you could be jeopardizing your entire career.
And he is, and he's gonna.
And he's gonna.
Because Nathan's gonna do it. That's gonna be the beginning of the path of us realizing that Nathan is up to no good.
Yeah.
He's gonna kick Chase right out the PCPD door in some way. He's gonna be like, oh, look at that. Oh, look at that impropriety. Look at that favoritism. Look at him using a police resource. He flashed his badge to get in the door.
And Dante is police commissioner right now, so he's going to have to fire him.
Yep, and he's going to be torn, and he's going to be upset, and he's going to be like, why I didn't have to do this, brother. Melinda wants to know if Brooklyn might be pregnant right now, and the answer is a big maybe.
I heard that, I don't know that I haven't, there no confirmation, but I have heard that Amanda Sutton is pregnant.
That is something that I have seen as well. Amanda Sutton might be pregnant with number 4. Somebody in the chat likely knows, or at least has heard something out there more closely than we have. But there's a big maybe on that right now, because if she is, then there's an entirely great chance for them to pull off the whole miracle baby as the marriage is falling apart. It might be a little reminiscent of what we're doing right now with Curtis and Portia.
Didn't they say that it wasn't that he had a low sperm count? I thought it was he had no sperm count.
That doesn't mean that there's not one just locked away.
Oh my goodness.
Sonny can do it.
Well, I can't. They could just try to hide it the entire time and not write it in.
I mean, they've done it when it comes to Brooklyn.
Yeah.
I mean, like, I think they even brought her back after Amanda Sutton had the baby with the fake baby from Valentine.
Yep.
I think all of that was happening at the same time.
Yeah.
Yep. Yeah, Kelly agrees. Or ignore the pregnancy like GH has before. So that's why I say there's a big old maybe on that. Maybe Brooklyn is. Amanda Sutton might be. Brooklyn may or may not be.
She is so pretty. My goodness, she's pretty.
Oh my goodness. Number 4 says Udak? I think so. That's what I heard. I don't know, folks. I don't know her personally.
We've met her, but we don't know her. Yeah. She's a pretty conservative person, and I think she and her husband are just looking to have a large family.
I'm with it. Have a big old family if that's what you want. TV Watcher.
If you can afford it and that's what you want, do it.
TV Watcher says Chase is pathetic.
Yeah, I think he is too. I thought he's pathetic. That's a good description. I thought he was pathetic too. It's like, gosh, dang it. Ever since your daddy died, you got stupid.
Yeah, yeah, just just swirling around just the dumb drain. It just goes to
His, his,
show
his brother needs to come back to town to
what
go,
what are you doing?
what are you doing?
I think that it just goes to show that Willow wants to be saved just as much as Chase wants to rescue. He had to rescue Brooklyn from the whole baby situation.
Yes, yes, yes.
He had
He
to
does
rescue
like to.
Willow from Shiloh.
Mm-hmm.
He had to rescue Sasha. Well, he never really fell for Sasha in any real way. Because he didn't
Mm-mm.
have to rescue her because she's so independent and strong on her own. She can get herself out of her own nonsense. She's a Scorpio.
Oh my goodness.
And now he has to save Willow again, and Willow's always looking to be saved.
Yeah.
God, Drew's gonna be mad.
Drew was just kind of missing this week. We didn't see a whole lot of
We
Drew.
didn't see a whole lot of Drew, but Soap Opera Digest has already given us the skinny. He's gonna be on one knee once again, presenting likely Lila's ring to Willow once more, saying, "Marry me, baby." Coming up
Yeah.
to your screens next week, folks.
And I wonder if she's going to say no.
She might.
She might.
She should. She don't really love him, Mama.
No, I think she used to.
Yeah, once upon a time until she lost the kids
I think she used to.
and then found out the whole Nina sitch.
Mm-hmm.
And then she's like, nah, this guy ain't for me. But he can get me my kids back. Oh.
Hmm.
Oh. Kelly confirms through Google that Amanda Setton currently has 3 children. So if she is pregnant, then that would be with number 4.
Yeah. She got little kids. Little kids.
I think that the writing is definitely on the wall. We're going to get a Brooklyn and Chase split, which is unfortunate. But also at the same time, they were a cutesy little love story. It was fun to see, but then what?
Mm-hmm.
That's fine.
Well, I think, I want Brooklyn with Dante.
Just even for a spell.
Yes, just maybe even for
Even
a spell.
I'm with it too. Why not? Why not? Let's do it. Like you know how we used to have the little wrestling figures that you got at the Toys R Us,
Hmm.
Ultimate Warrior and the Road Warriors and all that. Blah, 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 blah.
Yeah.
And we would throw them in the ring, right? And then we would shake the ring really, really hard. They would all go flying. You'd be like, "You're breaking your toys," but it was really fun for us. And then
Uh-huh.
one little figure would be remaining wrapped up in the ropes, and they would win the battle royal. Right? That's what we're doing with the GH romances. Let's just throw them all in the ring. We're just shake them all up. Let's see what falls out of there. All right.
Yeah.
There's no reason for Joss and Vaughn to continue. Let's introduce somebody new into Joss's orbit. Unless
Yeah.
we're going to be doing this whole strangers in the night. Oh, hey, what are you doing here? I'm just doing my job. Go watch me flirt with this guy.
Yeah, what's GH going to do with Vaughn? They seem to not know what to do with him now right
He's a
now.
new sheriff in town. I have no idea. Like I said, I said last week, or even on Twitter, I don't remember. I said this somewhere out there in my official commentaries on the soaps that the show doesn't really know what they want to do right now with Vaughn and Kai.
Yeah, you said that last week on the podcast.
Yeah. So I think they're I don't know. They're figuring it out because he went and he arrested Dalton, a WSB arrest.
Yeah.
He should have just let him deck Emma. That would have really helped Rocco's case.
Probably.
No, we don't. We're not going to condone that on our TV sets. Like that. That's going to ignite Twitter. In no way, because they'll be like, "I can't believe the show is condoning this sort of violence." They're not condoning it. It just happened on the show. Anyway, it would have really helped the Rocco case if you let that play out.
Mm-hmm.
It really would have, but I guess he wasn't thinking along those lines. He was trying to rescue the damsel.
Right.
What if he was gonna go right, but then Jocelyn stepped in and was just like block, forearm, some sort of WSB training, blocking
Yeah.
them like a judo throw.
Yeah,
That would have been better.
that would have been better.
Yeah, but then Sidwell, I guess, wouldn't have shot Dalton because he wouldn't have been running over into Windermere. Oh gosh, how the necessities of the plot.
It was crazy. It was crazy. And I love Laura's slap on Dalton. I loved it
Yes.
because it was so usually a slap is at the end of a scene, and there isn't a lot of words after the slap, but it was a quick, like, it was so quick, and it was like, pay attention, listen to me, pap,
Yeah, that's
kind of thing,
exactly how I got it too. Because it wasn't like I'm so mad at you, I'm so disgusted that I just need to slap your slimy face. No, he was like,
Uh-huh.
while she was talking, and then it was an attention getting. You look at me when I'm talking to you, you son of a gun,
Exactly.
type of slap, and yeah, it
Exactly.
was good, and it ignited the voters out there.
Uh-huh.
They found a strong, resound woman who was going to stand up for what's right and be there for her family and put an SOB in his place when he needs to be. And that's what
Sure.
I want in my government.
And the citizens of Port Charles thought, oh, if she would mama bear like that, maybe she'll mama bear for me too.
Yeah, she can mama bear for the city. We're gonna have
Mm-hmm.
so much funding. Congressman Cutthroat Kane isn't gonna be able to get his peers.
You would have thought that we would have saw a little bit of Drew on the last couple of days of the week because of the election.
Now we
Not
gotta.
that
I
he
guess
was,
we gotta see what happens next.
yeah.
You know, like what's he gonna do?
I loved Ezra. I loved Laura too, throwing Ezra out of there. He and Lulu teamed up on him.
Did totally did. Totally did.
Yes.
Just did, and then slammed the door, and then looked at each other with just great joy and delight.
Oh, they both just giggled and giggled.
It was great. It was good. It was a good Spencer moment.
It was,
Even
and
though Laura's not a Spencer, it was a good Spencer moment.
it was. And I have to tell you, all of us agree 100%, I'm sure. Jeannie Francis brought it this week. Oh my gosh.
Because she did a two-part State of Mind, and the second part is going up today. But I guess they talk about this story that's beginning to air, and I don't know. Somebody out there had said somewhere along the lines that Jeannie Francis had been like, you know who I want to work with? Write me a story with this guy, Maurice Bernard.
Mm-hmm.
We're best good friends. We have been for decades being on this show together. We personify General Hospital Laura and Sonny.
Yes, and they've known each other since they were 20 something years old.
So let's do a story. And so they did. And so they are. And so now there's a story. And I guess Jeannie Francis asked for it.
Yeah, well, I think Jeannie Francis probably has a little bit of pull around there, and I think Maurice does too, and I think Laura Wright does too.
You know, it happens in every environment.
Yeah.
There's somebody who's got the ear of your boss, I promise you. Out there.
Hmm.
Somebody that's not a coworker. Anyway.
But she was so stinking good this week.
Oh yeah, absolutely. So she's the cover person and has to be. I don't know if you've seen that screenshot because I have multiple times of Laura opening up the trunk and
Oh yeah.
seeing
Well,
Dalton
you know what?
inside.
I didn't figure that out. Did you figure that out? Did you have an idea of what Sidwell was going to do with his body? Because I did not.
Oh no, not until it was in the trunk. I'm like, oh, look at that.
Mm-hmm. I thought
Good one, Sidwell.
I thought he would just toss him off the parapet, maybe. You know?
Uh huh. Uh huh. Just throw him out of the parapet.
Yeah.
Just right into the shark-infested water. There's no sharks. See, that's the thing is they float toward the piers he's trying to get, and he just can't risk that every single time he offs somebody.
Yeah, he didn't get the peers either because it
No,
failed.
Measure C failed. People
Yeah.
aligning themselves with the mafia.
Oh
If
my.
there's one mob boss we want in Port Charles, it's going to be Sonny Corinthos, okay? No legal action is going to take his presence away from our city.
Well, you know what? It is true. It is true. Some of the things that 88 Turner says, it's true. A lot they do. Laura does put a blind eye to some of Sonny's stuff, and
Because
she knows him very well too.
yeah. Yes. Yeah, 88 Turner. 88 Turner. I had to. Shut up, 88 Turner. Just shut up. I had to. I was presented this by not the police, no chain of custody on the evidence, complete hearsay.
Yep.
I had to. No, you didn't.
No, you
There was
didn't.
absolutely
No,
no
you didn't.
reason to.
And exactly, and she should have realized that he messed up his own lab. She should have
It's pretty
realized that.
obvious.
It's pretty obvious because when it first happened, when he first, saying the kids have been there and all that and caught them, there's no, if it would have been really torn up, why he would have said it then.
Yeah, exactly. That's what Laura was saying.
Hmm.
So yeah, no, 88 Turner. I don't know what her deal was, and I don't know why Sonny believes her.
I don't know. Well, Sonny's got sparkle in his eye for her a little bit.
Oh, too forgiving of the law.
Hmm.
Oh my gosh, ugh. Oh, hi Daisy. What's going on, Daisy? That was fast, says Kelly. That was fast. That body went from Spoon Island to Laura's office. Hey, I guess they got a silent helicopter or something.
Yeah.
Oh, didn't
Well, Sidwell
Marco?
has.
Oh, part of this cell that Marco was given Lucas was that it was a much easier now to get back and forth from the island. Some sort of upgrade to the launch. Maybe
Yes,
there's
that's
two
what.
boats instead of one.
Yeah, Sidwell, I guess, upgraded the launch.
Yes,
He
and
did
so
say that.
it's much easier. It's no longer this isolated island fortress. You can come and go as you please.
Oh boy.
They need a
You know
car
what?
tunnel. That's what's next.
Sidwell is. Wow. I didn't realize how much of a villain he is going to be. My
He's a
goodness.
cold-blooded killer, Mother.
He
And he
is.
has been since day one. He was going to cold-blooded kill Lucky as soon as he lost a poker hand.
He sure was.
He was going to pull a gun right out there and just be like, "Ba-da-ba-da," right there in the chair.
Yeah, he was.
He would have.
And and they've of course Laura and Sonny figured it out pretty quick how that body got in there. You know.
That's because they're too smart for the soap plots.
I knew though that she was going to call him and not call the cops.
Well, she never intended on calling the cops, that's for sure. She didn't dial Mac. She first Kevin, but he's in Ireland, I guess.
Mm-hmm.
All right, visiting the Collins family. Or the
Yeah.
O'Connell. What? Who's that one dude? O'Donnell?
I don't know.
That one guy from the 80s that was the WSB and he passed away and they went on one last caper with his daughter.
Oh yeah, yeah, yeah. Sean Donnelly.
Donnelly. Yeah, so maybe he's out there visiting the Donnelly family.
Maybe.
But he's in Ireland, so he can't help. And then she tried to call Alexis, but Alexis is very busy trying to get Rocco off and also dealing with the whole Willow situation. So she couldn't
Right.
answer.
Right. Chase was probably at the office at the time.
And who next? Sonny.
Mm-hmm.
But not her first call, and I think that's important.
Yeah?
Not her first call. But no, she wasn't going to call the police. Hey, it
Yeah.
looks like I killed this professor. Can you come arrest me?
Right.
People want you to repeat who shot Drew because Chandra has missed the last couple of podcasts. She's in the process of catching up.
Yeah.
I guess Chandra has missed our groundbreaking theory as to who shot Drew, which becomes less and less likely as the weeks go on.
It is, isn't it? It is becoming less and less likely. Yeah, Chandra, my big guess was that it was Danny.
Danny.
Danny
Danny did it. Danny pulled the trigger twice. Danny tried to murder that man. It was all Danny.
But now I'm thinking no. I honestly just don't have a clue. Honestly,
That's the big thing is we're grasping for straws here.
I,
Everybody's a
you know,
suspect.
I really don't think it's Michael. I really don't think it's Willow. I do think that Michael put that gun in Elizabeth's house.
It's probably going to wind up being Portia.
Wouldn't that be something?
Yeah, and then the whole Edward's gun thing is just, I don't know.
And
Away.
and they made sure to tell us too, and we didn't know this as the
No,
audience
no.
that Portia had been doing house calls
Oh yeah.
and
Visiting Monica
visiting
often.
Monica a couple of times a week.
She could have been passing by Edward's office and been like, ooh, 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 kaplack,
No,
kapow,
she did have
kapow.
opportunity. I didn't realize that she had been going to the house that often. But yeah, she had opportunities. She could have done it.
Totally, totally. Chandra sees that you could see Danny doing it. See, that's why we like Chandra around here. All right, she sees along our lines. She gets it.
Yeah,
She gets it.
The only thing that makes me go is the second shot, and I said that before too. It doesn't seem like he would have shot him twice. Not, at the, I just can't see Danny shooting him twice. You would think that he had just shot him once and ran like hell.
Yeah, I totally agree. I totally agree. And really, the main reason why we think the whole Danny situation is because of the unresolved Scout ringtone.
Yep.
Kelly maintains that it's gonna be somebody that we never thought of, and I'm on board with that. I'm on board with it being a complete surprise, so long as it's not so surprising it doesn't make sense.
Right. I mean, if it was Ezra, that doesn't make sense.
Yeah. Yeah, like, yeah, why? Well, I was under Sidwell's orders. Well, we've seen that Sidwell would just do it himself. Michelle
Yeah,
says we made a hard case for Danny, so, just go back a couple of weeks. You can get all of the facts and figures as we laid them out. Proving that young Danny Morgan is responsible. Now, the show has made it so unclear that it's impossible to know.
I mean, but I am ready for the whodunit to be done.
We gotta. I really don't. I guess I just don't know what's next. I just don't know what next. Are we in danger of losing cohesion on the show, Mother? It's been so good. Everything's been rapid fire. Everything's been firing on all cylinders, as they say. But are we about to lose timing? Is it about to all crumble before our very eyes?
I doubt it.
I doubt it, yeah.
I doubt it. She's pretty good. Pretty good show.
We're going to get to a point where it just all comes together, right? Mm-hmm. We're going to get to that point where it was like Marco.
But now we know that, oh my gosh. Well, we always knew, but man, Sidwell, he is just got a heart of stone, man.
Yeah, he doesn't care.
No, he just went and got that gun and kapowed him. Mm-hmm. And you know what? I know it was close. They were close proximity, but that dude was standing right next to Britt.
Yeah. All he could have aimed in just a slightly different direction and got the different other person. So I need to know what you think, Mother, and I also want to know what the chat is, where the chat lies in their minds and opinions here when it comes to one Miss Britt Westbourne. She is the daughter of Liesl Obrecht and Cesar Faison. The last time she was gone for an extended portion of time on the show, it's because she was traveling with her evil, maniacal, mad scientist father, who was always up to no good.
Yes.
She knew Peter August was Heinrich Faison the whole time. Mm-hmm. I believe, or at least figured it out because of writing or something or other.
Uh-huh.
Something.
Right.
She has been very close to people who would do what Sidwell does.
Yes, but I don't necessarily, knowing about it and being there is two different things.
I think that there's a couple of things playing here, and there's a big, heavy divide out there in the fandom. Those who are very forgiving to Britt Westbourne, and those who are very unforgiving toward Britt Westbourne. I think that it's not necessarily the gun violence and the deadly nature of what it is that she's found herself in. It is, ever since Jason showed up to the Five Poppies, his presence, and also coincidentally, what's his name? The Frenchman.
Oh, yeah.
That one man, which I remember the name of until I need to say. That guy. Coincidentally, Jason shows up at about the same time he just gets really fed up with her because she's getting tired of it too, right? And so just this perfect storm of chaos begins the slow erosion of all sense of power and control that Britta has had in this situation. Mm-hmm. And seeing Sidwell shoot this man and then be very much like, this is what happens when you don't do what we want you to do.
Yes.
Basically saying, go do your work or I'm going to shoot you.
Yes. I will kill you dead as well.
She does not have any sense of control over this situation, and they also added one layer of detail that we didn't know up until this point.
Which is?
She did not choose to be resurrected and sent to the Five Poppies.
Mm-mm.
Did she choose
taken.
Did she choose to work at the Five Poppies before she died? Very likely. Very, very, very likely. Yeah, Peter or Dad or Nathan or whoever's in charge. Absolutely. Mm-hmm. We'll fake my death here or we will do something here to get me out of town. I'm leaving town, I think was what she was doing. She was just going to take off. I think is what the original story was.
Yeah,
She was just
because
gonna go.
she didn't want her mother to witness her
Yeah.
slow
Yeah,
decline
she didn't want
and
the decline.
death.
So she was already planning on leaving town and just going anyway. Just going anyway. And then she gets hooked.
Hmm.
She tells us this week, not us, but other people.
Hmm.
One moment I was dying in my mother's arms, and the next moment I was waking up in the Five Poppies.
Yes.
Telling us that she didn't choose, like she thought that was it. She didn't know that she was gonna wind up going there. She thought she was gonna go there, do this thing, and die.
Hmm.
But instead, she wound up getting hooked, and maybe my life is gonna mean something. My last moment was in my mom's arms. I saved Jocelyn. Oh my gosh, this is so much better way to go out than working for my dad one last time. Never
Right.
mind. Never mind. You're still around. You're still
Hmm.
working for me. Now you're
Hmm.
stuck.
And she's super stuck because she needs the medication, and that they've always said to take it away from her.
Exactly, and then she'll start deteriorating quickly, I guess, from Huntington's. It's
Yeah.
rapid fire Huntington's, I guess, what Britta has. So, so yeah, I think that her reactions are less, oh my god, I can't believe that they just used a gun in front of me.
No,
And
she's freaked out.
and more, oh my god, they're going to use a gun against me. I need to get the heck out of this thing. And also, here we go, Ma. I also need to know what you think, and as well as the chat, I'm going to read what you're saying here in a moment. I need to know, Ma, what you think about the whole Jason situation. Is she wrong to say, I will tell you, but you gotta put me first?
Hmm. Well, Jason can't put her first.
It's physically impossible for him to put anybody first outside of the Sunny Carly dynamic.
Right.
It
No
is
matter
it
who he's
causes
with,
him physical pain.
no matter who he's with, he is going to stay loyal to Laura and Sonny.
So the thing is,
Uh,
yeah,
Carly and Sonny.
Carly, yeah, I know what you mean. I almost did the same thing. The thing is, I am I'm a Brita apologist. We'll say, we'll just classify me as that. I always have to be a contrarian. I always have to find the good in the bad, especially when I know they're trying, and I know she's trying. Anyway, I think that she didn't necessarily mean you have to put me first in life, but you have to put me first in this particular situation. If
Yeah.
I am going to risk my life by divulging what it is that I'm up to so you can get me out of it,
Hmm.
you have to be there when you need to be there, even if Sonny calls you to go spring Laura from a situation.
Yeah.
I feel as though that's what she means. If
Hmm.
you need to be in Spoon Island on Thursday at 8 p.m. to get me from the North Tower so we can swing onto the boat and get the hell out of here, and you're not there at the North Tower at 8 p.m.,
Hmm.
I'm dead.
Right.
I really feel as though that's what she meant by you have to put me first.
Hmm.
But it's that triggering language, it's the soapy language, it's the
Right.
language of drama, of plot, of getting the audience to talk about it.
Sure.
But what she means is if you need to be there, you gotta fucking be there. And if you're not there, I am literally dead and I will have killed myself by telling you what it is that's
Right.
going on rather than staying silent, living until my next opportunity to get the heck out of here.
She will tell him though. She will. She has to. She has to.
Well, she
I
will.
mean, Pascal, by the way. Um,
Yes. Chat was helping with that too.
um, yeah, I see your point. Very much. And I think he really wants to be there for
Oh,
her.
oh yeah,
And
absolutely.
he knows, okay, there's something big going. This is big. He knows it's something big.
He totally does because he continually finds Britta in situations where she's clearly bothered in a major
Mhm.
emotional way, and he's constantly being like, "Well, tell me about it," and then they're being interrupted, or she can't, or they squabble, or whatever it is. There's some sort of
Yeah.
barrier always there preventing her from telling him.
I tell you what, though, that with what happened there at Spoot Island and him shooting her like that, I tell you, you know what it did? It scared the sass right out of her mouth.
In direction to Sitwell, it did.
Yeah. I
Sure
mean
did.
it yeah, I mean she's even afraid to sass Pascal now.
Uh-huh. Totally. Pascal has
Because
all the
yeah,
power.
man,
Pascal has all
he's
of the
he's
power.
as ruthless and as deadly as Sidwell is.
Oh my gosh. Oh, Pascal. I think it's Jacinda. All right, let's read some of what the chat has to say about what we're talking about. Matt, the Frenchman, his name is Pascal.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, I am Pascal. Pajama Pascal, says Shauna. Pesky Pascal. We got all kinds of nicknames in here, Ma. You've
Yeah.
started the villain nickname trend. Pajama Pascal. Pesky Pascal. Pesky Pascal was with Britt, so he didn't transport the body. Nope, 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 nope. Sure didn't, Alicia. I'm gonna get to my theory on who put Nathan. Oh, I just spilled it. Ah, who put the body in the trunk? I'll tell you in a minute. I wonder if Faison was dabbling in cloning. Wonders Chandra. Maybe Nathan is a clone.
I've heard that too. It
Yeah.
could be, I always have said though, this whole lab thing was going to be wackadoodle, and cloning is wackadoodle.
It is. It's super wackadoodle. It's a little
But
too wackadoodle. I don't know
but
if GH would
it
go there.
actually can be done now. That can be done.
I bet the room is
I don't know
empty.
what football player it was, but they cloned their dog.
I don't know.
He did. Tom Brady, I believe,
Well,
cloned his dog.
that's
If
that's
you
that's
clone a dog,
extreme.
you can clone a person.
But will the person have consciousness? See, that's going to be the big proof of God, isn't it?
Exactly.
Consciousness can't be explained. It's an emergent phenomenon from our heightened intelligence. It's our brain centers working together to give you an inner voice or an inner thought pattern of shapes and colors and sounds. Oh, goodness gracious. But where does it come from? It comes from everywhere.
Comes from everywhere.
It comes from everywhere working together to make one consciousness, and we just can't explain it scientifically. Not yet. Not yet. I don't think Britt really has Huntington's at all, says Matt. Someone planned for her to get that diagnosis.
That could be.
Beginnings
And
of
it's so
control.
believable because her dad is a carrier of that.
And it really would do two things. Number one, they did invent a miracle medicine that didn't exist for a real life disease, Huntington's. It becomes a saline solution or whatever rather than an actual medication. Then that scratches that off. Timeliness is in the favor of General Hospital, though, because recently there has been a development in Huntington's treatment that is a medicine type thing. So at least reality is syncing up with General Hospital in this particular case.
Yeah.
And also at the same time, it becomes the beginning of the manipulations of Britta in Faison's final plot. Now that
Yeah.
Faison is dead, we're going to do his final plan, the act that only could be done because we have ground his bones into whatever it is we need him to be for this miracle thing. I don't know, is it cloning? They talk about cold fusion. I think cold fusion's a cover. Why would this be about cold fusion at this point?
Right.
Who cares?
And I wonder, where is the secret lab? We've had secret
Apparently
labs
it's down
in
the street.
past. We've had secret labs in the past. There is a secret lab underneath General Hospital.
Yes.
There is a secret lab in the tunnels at Spoon Island.
Right, right, right. Well, I don't think this one's necessarily a hidden lab, but a lab that's off the books. So it's in some space somewhere, some industrial complex, where apparently he really is testing on animals. But why do you test cold fusion on animals?
Oh, and man, it's a good man. And Dalton was terrible. He goes, "Oh, you can't even hear the dogs bark."
Can't even hear the dog bark. He was talking about how he's a good man, though, at heart, though, Ma. He's a good man. He sedates them so they don't have to feel the worst of it.
Oh my gosh,
He's a
he's
good person at heart.
awful,
He's a
awful.
bleeding
Boy, oh boy,
heart
though.
person right now, Ma.
You know what? That was the most realistic dead body I think I've ever
Oh my
seen on
gosh,
this.
I tweeted about it, Ma. That was such good. I actually, Daniel Goddard, please follow us on social media so I can send you a message. I need you on the show so we can talk about the tactics, the technique that you employed when it
Yes.
came to playing the best corpse in soap opera history.
His
You
eyes
looked
look
real dead.
dead. He looked real dead.
Was it all
And
performance? Was it makeup? Was it a
and good job on
combination
the
of the two?
makeup,
I don't
y'all.
know.
His dead makeup was good.
To a T, I don't know. Are we going for Emmy? Are we going for Corpse Emmy? Best Corpse of the Year Emmy 2026? Is that what we're aiming for? I don't know. What is cold fusion, GH Addicts wants to know. Cold fusion is when you were able to create energy without applying more energy, basically. So
I don't know what cold fusion
it
is.
would be like being able to ignite your gasoline in your car without a spark plug. Because it's cold. You don't have to apply heat. Like the main thing, in order to get something to happen, you have to apply heat to something. Usually, scientifically,
Yeah.
metabolically, you know, you have to apply heat to something. It's a very clean form of energy to get something moving. It just makes atoms buzz. And so the more heat you apply to something, then you can start breaking bonds, hydrogen bombs, all sorts of different things, and that's pretty much what
So
you're got.
cold fusion would windmills be considered that?
No, there is no such thing as cold fusion because like that's still a turbine and the turbine is creating friction and the friction would also be creating some sort of heat
Yes.
which
Yep.
excites the electrons and they start moving
I get it.
through the coils and blah 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 blah. Real nerdiness here, but maybe the show will get into it. But it's the concept of being able to create this energy without having to do something else. Just free abundant energy because you're able to get it. Which is
No,
why
there is no. No, I think cold fusion is a cover. I don't think there's such
which is why
thing.
it's this impossible thing that it's this impossible thing that science has been like, well, the cold fusion's the future, but how do you achieve it? You to get something from nothing is you can't do that.
And I would be. It's going to be very interesting. Does Nathan know? Does Nathan really think he's Nathan?
Absolutely not. Nathan put Dalton's body in Laura's trunk.
You think so?
Why else would he happen to be there? And happen to immediately go for the trunk to happen to immediately find this body.
Yeah. And he's a cop. So seems like
Positioning himself exactly where he wants to be, and that's why he coordinated the kidnapping of Anna to put sympathetic Dante in a position of power because he knows he's smart because he is not Nathan.
he is not Nathan. Because he's Peter.
Because he's Peter and he's the man in charge.
Yes.
So Nathan put the body in the trunk. Nathan made sure that he was there. Nathan made sure that he was a cop. So he could arrest Laura.
Yeah. But Sonny messed that up.
Sure did. Sure did. Absolutely sure did. Sure did. He gets the phone call. Oh, I gotta go. Right? Did he get a phone call? Maybe. Did somebody call him off? Probably not. Did somebody call him and be like, "Oh, it is me, Pascal. I'm watching through my telescope. I see that Sonny has showed up. What do we do?" "Oh, yeah, right." And then he leaves, right? I think that's very likely. There we go. Nathan's in charge.
Boy, oh boy.
Sonny being there foiled Nathan's plan, says Matt, and that's the truth.
Yeah. Because he was gonna pop open that trunk to change her tire. Now, how did he facilitate her getting a flat tire though?
He put the nail in I don't know, just a bunch of nails in the road.
Yeah, that's probably true.
Maybe he's so smart that he's able to angle the nail perfectly right so it's a slow leak. He's like, "Oh, we'll get 45 minutes out of this." Yeah, I don't know. I don't know exactly. Let me know if I'm wrong about my scientific analysis of cold fusion because I am not a scientist at all. So
No, but you like science, though,
I am,
Matt.
and I actually like the little tiny ones, like the little atomic science. I think that's kind of really fun and interesting, and I think that the secrets of the universe are inside of me. And yeah. All right, Nathan has those creepy looks, and let's not forget him talking to the kids without an attorney. He's not really Nathan. Nathan is trying to collect goodwill with the people who are not necessarily his enemy, or no, let me phrase that better. With people who would be advantageous to be on his side, that sell him being Nathan. If I'm good to Lulu's kids, it sells me being Nathan.
So it would make sense that Sidwell poisoned
Maxie.
Maxie. Yeah, Sidwell poisoned Maxie to put her in a coma or kill her. He didn't really care which one happened. Because he thought perhaps she would realize that Nathan's not Nathan.
I think at the time, yes. I don't know really. So, let me put into words here something that might be playing out in front of our very eyes, and that is the reintroduction of these characters onto the show, Nathan and Britta specifically. Because I'm not sure all of this necessarily started out with them in mind. Especially with Dalton. Because this was a regular mainstay daytime guy, and it's not like they ran into a wall with Dalton. You know, I didn't get the same sense that I get with like Vaughn or with Kai when it came to Dalton, where they're keeping him around, but they're really not sure why. With Dalton, he still had a path, a trajectory, a reason for being there, and it was kind of Emma's story to start off with. Emma came to town because of Dalton. Emma was worried about the animal testing, and that probably was all that it really was in the beginning.
Probably.
Until they rehired Kelly Tebow and decided to bring back Nathan and Britta and introduce them, and now suddenly 5 Poppies in Cold Fusion, and he's been working with Sidwell, and Sidwell's part of this network, and there's somebody in charge, and now Pascal is there, and Sidwell's been involved the whole time for years, and it's Faison, and I'm just not sure all of that was planned from the beginning.
I don't think so either. And I do think it was planned in the beginning for Sidwell to actually be a Cassadine, and I think he still will be a Cassadine.
Yeah. So I'm thinking that the reintroduction of these two characters has kind of put things in a little bit more of a spin than they originally intended this to be. I think that they intended this to be a little more straightforward. A little more just action, excitement, plot development, da-da-da-da. What's really in the lab? Oh, I don't know. Who knows at this point?
Oh, I think it's going to be like crazy, like pod people or something.
At this point, it has to be something crazy. It can't just be, oh, I'm testing this detergent on animals anymore. It has to be something epically big. And it can't be Cold Fusion, folks. Not unless they're planning on blowing up 6 square blocks of Port Charles in some sort of disaster.
Oh, I also heard that Daniel, in an interview, slipped and said that someone else is going to be gone in November.
I wonder who it might be.
I don't know. I don't know if,
Daniel Goddard, I know you're watching. Leave the spoiler in the chat. I'll delete it. I'll have Chandra delete it.
He didn't say who, but he said someone else.
Someone else, huh? Pascal. Boyle. Because Boyle's under the thumb of Sidwell. He's been in Spoon Island. Drew's under the thumb of Sidwell. We saw that go down. You no longer summon me. If you don't play by my rules, then I'm going to let everybody know that you off the judge or whatever, blah, blah, blah. You're under suspicion for it.
Yep.
So, and then, Pascal might be taken up by Jason. Maybe Britt is going to get one step ahead of him and do some sort of medical something to him. Maybe he'll need the J thrust and she just won't provide it. He's eating escargot and then he starts to choke and she's not there to do the Heimlich. No. She's just going to let it play out.
Yeah. Well, yeah. Pascal's, he's bad news.
It also changed the writing for Marco, observes Matt, and you're totally right, because Marco was on the outside. I'm not going to do this with you, Dad. I'm gonna do your legal affairs. And now he's standing in the living room of Spoon Island being like, our plot with Sidwell is being foiled in front of our very eyes, Father. What do we do?
Yeah. And Lucas should not be living on that island either.
And now, and also, here's the thing, folks. I know you're not going to like this. But because Carly suspects Marco of using Lucas for some sort of reason, That means at this point, Marco might be using Lucas for some sort of reason. Here's the
That
thing,
would be
Ma.
that would
Here's,
not that wouldn't be good, would it?
they introduced Marco and Lucas romance before they rehired Kelly Tebow, and Kelly Tebow's a package character actress. Britt Westbourne's a package character. Britt Westbourne works great with a number of people on the show, but she works best with Lisa Obrecht. She works best with Brad. And if they're planning on bringing Brad back, maybe Marco's been using Lucas the whole time, and this
Maybe
romance
he
is being sacrificed at the altar of the great Britt Westbourne.
I think I think the biggest mistake GH made when it came to the Sidwell family was Eva LaRue. They could have done more stuff with her.
They could have. Instead, she's become now a catalyst for anything that they want to do. It has reignited a personal fire between the Sidwell mafia and the Corinthos mafia because of the supposed, and they're Sonny and Turner are not wrong, because this was early on in their little romance friendship relationship thing, was one of the first things that bonded them together, actually, beyond being on the other side, opposite sides of the law, was feeling responsible for driving Natalia to be in a position where she wanted to drink and do pills at the same time. So they feel guilty for it. They get blamed for it by Marco, especially. And who knows? He's not even thinking about Justine Turner. Blames it
No.
all on Sonny. He should blame it on his dad, too, because Sidwell started that fire that delayed Marco from going to save her.
Yeah, he did.
Marco and Lucas living in Esme's tower.
Right, right?
It's true, because Esme was
true.
up in the corner of the castle that was under construction.
Yeah.
That is so funny. That is super funny. Oh, remember the Christmas tree, though?
Yes. And she
Ace.
decorated it with toilet
Is
paper.
Ace in Ireland?
I don't know. Maybe Ace is in Dublin with his grandpa, huh?
I don't know. Where's Ace right now? Who's taking care of I know that he lives with Laura and Kevin, but where's Ace?
I know. Well, maybe he's with Wheezy Face on. She's probably got skills.
You know who has skills? We have to talk about it before we run out of time here. We've been going on for an hour. We got plenty of time. We have to talk about Charlotte Cassadine, Ma. We have to talk about Charlotte Cassadine.
I think Charlotte Cassadine is such. Oh man, that's some DNA right there.
I said it before, and they're proving me right, folks. Charlotte Cassadine was pulling together a particular set of skills, my friends. A particular set of skills that are very valuable in the soap landscape.
And you know what she's capable of? Charlotte's real capable of staying very much in control when things are, when things are spiraling. She doesn't really. She stays pretty. She reminds me so much of Valentine, actually.
Yeah.
You know,
Yeah.
she does. Her personality. She reminds me of Valentine.
She knows how to deal with the law. She knows how to talk to caps.
She's a little badass.
She is. Charlotte
She's a little
embracing her
badass.
Helena. I don't know if she's
Spencer?
embracing her Helena.
Mm.
I don't know.
She's,
I don't know about that.
she's a Spencer Cassadine. Oh boy,
Oh,
oh boy.
absolutely. Particular set of skills indeed, and she's
She
essential.
is a Spencer. You know that. That's got to. It's a good thing Helena is not with us anymore, because boy, oh boy, she didn't really want a Spencer Cassadine person.
No.
She wanted Luke for herself.
Yes.
Helena really liked Luke. She liked Luke
The
in
man
that way.
that I
She
couldn't
really-
seduce.
And
Everybody's
and
got those
Helena
times.
Helena was, she would get escorts and stuff. She was dirty.
If there's one thing that Helena Cassadine enjoyed, and that was man pole, that's for sure.
She did.
Oh, goodness. Did you know that the actress who plays Charlotte is the daughter of actor Billy Burke? Isn't Billy Burke the dad from Twilight?
I think so.
I did not know that.
Yeah, well, I could see that actually. Thinking about their. Cause I do know what that guy looks like.
Yeah. I'm gonna look it
Yeah.
up just for confirmation, but I think that's the guy who played the dad in Twilight. Billy Burke. It is. It is. It is. Let's see. Let's go down the Billy Burke family tree, huh? Let's see if we can find it. Billy Burke, daughter. Daughter. Help me out, Google. Bluesy Burke. Oh, that's the name of the actor who plays Charlotte. You're totally right.
Her first name is Bluesy?
Yeah.
Oh, that's interesting.
Yeah, Bluesy Burke. Mm-hmm. Bluesy Burke. Billy Burke has one daughter, Bluesy Burke, who is also an actress. She's known for her roles in the soap opera General Hospital and the film Booksmart. She is the daughter of Billy Burke and the actress Pollyanna Rose. I don't know who Pollyanna Rose is.
Well, she's killing it as little Charlotte.
She really
She
is.
is.
Really is.
She's killing it.
Oh, here we go. Here we go. Things we don't know about Bluesy Burke. I'm going to read it to you live. You Yahoo Entertainment, folks. Her full name is Bluesy LaRue Burke. She's a native Californian, was born July 19th, which makes her a Cancer.
Mm-hmm.
Actor runs in her family. She's the daughter of singer-actor Billy Burke and actress Pollyanna Rose. Let's see.
How old is she?
She was born in 2008. She made her debut when she was just a little tyke in one of her father's films known as Luster in 2011. She's the inspiration behind her father's song Bluesy LaRue, which is featured on his 2019 album. That's always sweet because
Yes.
I love it when our own Stefan Demira, but over on General Hospital he was known as
Johnny Sakara.
Johnny Zakara, because he sings songs for his kids, and that's always wonderful to see.
Yes.
He sings
Yes,
Frozen. It's a good
Yeah.
time.
And Johnny DeMira. I don't remember the actor's name. What's his name?
Oh, wow.
He wrote a really cool song for his little
He
girl.
did. We actually heard him sing it twice in the
Yeah, we've
concerts.
heard him sing it twice.
Sincerely. And really, we probably have seen Wally Kurth on stage now more often than we see him on television.
I've seen the Day Players 3 times.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Even though I just told my students not to use Wikipedia. Chandra has a Wikipedia article about Billy Burke. Do you think Brooklyn should divorce Chase? Good question, Monique. I don't think that she should, not yet. However, when he gets when he totally trashes his career in favor of Willow and it's unsuccessful or is successful, and then she throws himself at him, and then she finds Chase and Willow in a compromising position, and just is like, you know what, I'm Brooklyn, this is not for me, and then walks away. Then yes, then yes, but not right now.
Yes, I think they're going to split up.
They will
I think
down
they're
the
gonna
line.
split up. And Willow is going to be the reason why.
Matt Kreider reminds us of Sidwell's impression of Jason. And I don't know if you caught it this week, but when he was talking to Britta, and he gave the impression of Jason, and he hiked up his arms.
Oh yeah.
It's like he was channeling this actor Ricky Gervais. I don't know if you know that name.
I know who Ricky Gervais is.
Okay. So for me, there was a lot of that in his confrontation in his conversation with Britta after he shoots Dalton. Dalton's like face down on the ground, and Pascal's run off to go prepare whatever to go get rid of the body. It's just them two, and he's talking about oh, the tension in the air, all of this, and then he does the Jason thing. It just made me think of Ricky Gervais for two reasons: one, the physical comedy, and two, the voice, just the English, the deep English. What can I say? I'm a basic person. But it was hilarious, actually. It was good stuff. It made me think of what made Victor Kiriakis stick around. Was that eventually he got real funny. He was a bastard. But he was the funny bastard.
He was.
And there's something about funny bastards that just make it so, sorry kids, makes it so You want to watch. They're entertaining. Just the a-hole with a joke for some reason is just classically entertaining to human beings.
It is.
And
It is.
if they can lean into that with Sidwell, they can still keep him menacing. They're losing their center over on Beyond the Gates when it comes to Leslie. Now she's just goofy. She's not necessarily menacing. But if you find that balance, and you keep that balance of the menacing goof, the menacing man with a sense of humor, the menacing man who can see the joke in it all, it can be very entertaining.
It can be very entertaining, but Sidwell is deadly. I'm telling you. He acts like a Faison. Faison was the deadly like that too.
My
I remember
mother,
when he shot Jason, he just kicked his body into the water. Oh my gosh.
his father was Faison. His mother was Alexis's mom.
Wouldn't that be something?
Yeah. Matt says that is the difference for him between Drew and Sidwell, is that he enjoys watching Sidwell. And I will maintain, Matt, and also the rest of the audience out there, that Drew is a bad guy antagonist, but he's not that bad.
He's not a killer.
He's not a killer.
He's not a
He
killer.
wants what you have. He'll take what you have. He'll make sure you get fired.
He tried to make you feel like you want to be dead.
But when it comes to like plotting the demise of somebody, we haven't really seen him do that yet. So when it comes to
No.
the sliding scale of villainy, I would say that Sidwell is worse. Drew
I
is just a jerk.
I don't see Drew doing something like Sidwell and just like, he just nonchalantly walked over to the cabinet, got the gun, and turned around. A kapow.
Yeah.
No, no posturing, no nothing.
Right. Drew is just goofy, says Chandra. And it's true. He's a bit of a goof. He's like the really nerd. He's the really nerdy dude who got this glow up and a lot of power, but he's still a dork at heart.
I don't even think he really even loves Willow. Not really. I think he looks at women as conquest.
I think that at Willow definitely is a key part of his Quartermain conquest. If he loses Willow, then he's lost his his crowning trophy of sticking it to Michael.
Exactly.
So
Exactly.
I think that's more in play. I think that they genuinely had attraction for each other. I think they genuinely had, I want your life to go well, feelings. I think that they genuinely wanted to contribute to each other's lives going well. And I think Drew, being the smarmy jerk that he is at his heart, and Willow always looking for that next savior. You saved me from
pathetic,
cancer by
that
getting
girl.
Liesel. You saved Liesel, which gave me the bone marrow. And now you're giving me a platform to help others. Wow, you're such a...
Such a hero.
Yes, and so because of them being them, they took it too far. They confused those good familiar feelings with something else. So I think that's where it was in the beginning, up until the kids thing. And then it completely fell apart, and then it became less about how much they actually like each other, because they don't.
They used to.
And it became the reasons why they should be together because of the power of getting my kids back, and the trophy of sticking it to Michael. I think that's that's where we're at. That is it. Great
Yep.
analysis, Ma.
Sticking it to Michael. That's what. I like Dark Michael. I do.
Yeah. Yeah, I wouldn't be friends with him in real
Do
life.
you
I
think
would
he's?
not be friends with him.
Do you think he is getting some feelings for Jacinda? Some real feelings for her?
I don't think so, because I don't trust this new Michael. I don't think he's done anything that hasn't been some sort of play.
Old Michael was predictable. New Michael is not
Yeah,
predictable.
I don't. This is not a criticism of the character, of the writing, the performance, or anything. This is just me reacting to Michael Corinthos as if he was a real person. I don't like him. I just don't like, and that's not me saying I don't like the character. They should get rid of him
Right.
or change it in some way. I don't like him.
You would not want to be buddies with that
I
guy.
don't want to be friends with him. I wouldn't want to chill or hang out or have a conversation or anything like that. I don't like his vibe. I don't like his energy. I don't like what he's up to. I don't like what he represents.
Well, he was awfully sweet trying to got Gio to go to the hospital
Sure,
and
he's got
comfort
a
his
heart.
mom.
Sure, he's got a heart. Doesn't mean I gotta like him.
That's
Everybody's
true.
got a heart for something.
That's true.
Everybody's got a sensitive soft spot somewhere for something, someone, somewhere. Everybody. Think of
Even
somebody.
Sidwell.
Even Sidwell, and his name is Marco.
Yep.
Boom. It's usually a kid. It's
Yep.
usually a kid.
And I think that when Sonny beat the tar out of Marco, that really pissed Sidwell off.
Yes. Yes. I would never do anything to children. It's terrible. Terrible thing to do. Jacinda feels like a
That Sidwell
placeholder.
voice going, Matt. That's pretty
I'm
good.
trying. For all of those voice lovers out there, if you don't like it, there are plenty of people out there that have criticized my impressions. Lots of them. It's because a lot of them are terrible. Jacinda feels like a placeholder. Personally, I'd love Sasha to come back. I don't know about placeholder. I don't know about Sasha. We'll have to see what it unfolds, huh, TV Watcher?
Yeah,
I think
you know,
Sasha will be back eventually.
maybe I think Sasha will come back eventually. Maybe it won't be the same actress.
Jacinda might not want Michael either. She might want Christina down the road. You know, they did have a good scene.
Yes, they
Christina
did.
and Jacinda.
Yes, they did.
Yeah, maybe that's the future.
Oh, maybe. Maybe.
Mm-hmm.
I could see that.
Mm-hmm.
I totally could see that.
Yes. Yeah, so maybe that's the future. Because I also can see Jacinda not being interested in Michael. It's not exactly a meet cute for the two of them.
Well, the way their relationship is started, it's always going to be make it a little tainted.
A little transactional, right? Even though
Right.
she's not transactioning for what she usually transactions for.
Right.
It's still transactional. I can totally see a Jacinda Christina future. I can totally see. She did not tell him about Boyle, and he was like, "You need to tell me if there was anybody." Oh no. So he's gonna be mad
He is going to be mad. He is going to be mad, and that is going to blow his cover.
because he like really look. I don't like Michael, but he has been doing the right thing with just when it comes to just he's. This is hard. It's a weird statement for me to say. He's been doing the right thing when it comes to Jacinda, paying her off to be a fake alibi. But in that dynamic, hey, reminding her, you really have all the power here. If you wound up going and telling somebody I'm cooked, come to
Yeah.
me. Like I have to be fully trusting in you. Here's the full truth and everything that's going on. I'm being completely blatant.
I think Jacinda, though, is grateful for the fact that she's earning her money in a different way now, and she's been given an opportunity.
doesn't
And
wanna
it turns
hang on
out
to
that,
Boyle.
and Nina's disappointed to saying, doggone it, she's actually good at it. Shoot.
She's a great assistant. Damn it.
Damn.
Dang. You don't happen to actually be one of my daughters, right? Are you actually one of my daughters? I had triplets. Oh
my
God. How
gosh.
many babies came out of me? Jeez. TV Watcher likes Dark Michael just like you do.
I do. I do.
Chandra
I
thinks
like
that
that. I do like, like I said, I thought when Chad was playing Michael was very,
Very predictable.
very predictable. And now he's not really. He might do some stuff. He might do some stuff. And I am starting to go away from my Danny theory and onto the Portia.
Yeah, at this point, it's looking more and more and more like it was Portia. Which I'm with it. I'm with it because Portia could have been it the whole time. You know, Portia feels like somebody that they could have chosen at the beginning. And the whole Quartermain gun thing, while sloppy to a degree, like if it really is Portia and she used Edward's gun, that's a bit of a sloppy way to try to keep us from not thinking it was Portia for a while. But I'll take it. I'll take it.
Now, if Kai and Trina wind up getting in hot water because it's been determined that they were there and that they find out, and so they might wind up on the suspect list too. If it actually touches Trina, Portia might tell on herself.
Yeah, and they're going to be... here's the thing. Portia might have to tell on herself when Trina goes to her and say, hey, I burned the evidence. I was there, by the way. I got to tell you. I heard him get shot. I was there getting the evidence out of the safe. We burned it, by the way. he can't come after you anymore. Please forgive Curtis, because in my heart, I'm actually 14, and I want my mommy and daddy to stay together.
Yeah.
So it's something that James Lunt Jr. I think I was listening to his podcast the other day, and he called for us to stop infantilizing or whatever the word is. Trina. He thinks that Trina is a strong, young, independent adult woman who behaves like a teenager.
I see that a little bit.
Yeah.
Yeah, I see that a little bit. Yeah, it would. But Trina can be a badass when she needs to be.
Yeah.
She's a badass on that boat, remember?
I know, she walloped somebody with a wrench. A wrench, folks. That's heavy. She's strong. She got biceps. Matt Kreider says that Willow said she drove and drove and drove. She zoned out. He's on team Willow has DID. Maybe she had a psychotic split in the moment, Matt.
Maybe. Like I said earlier, I just don't know. They're doing a pretty good job of, well, of course, it being who the victim is, Drew, which, everybody can't stand his butt already. So you got, automatically got a closet full of folks that possibly could shoot him.
Mm-hmm. So here's the trouble.
I don't know. Might be Portia. Might be.
In
Who knows?
Closing for the week, folks. Because they're not going to be able to figure out what to do with the whole Dalton situation in time to stop Danny and Charlotte from confessing. And there's actually nobody to turn it on to any longer. Danny and Charlotte are up a river. Without a paddle, as they say. Because that's going to put them in perfect crosshairs, or at least Danny's going to be in perfect crosshairs for Drew, who's looking for revenge.
Yeah, he is. He wants to hurt Jason in any way.
All three of those kids need to go down for this, and I'm going to make sure that they do. But what he's going to unintentionally do is reactivate a player on the field who has been dormant for a little while. Someone who's been out of your way, Drew. For a little while, because he went down for a little storyline that was bad. Mm-hmm. And we have to re-welcome Valentine Cassadine to the soundstage. Mm-hmm. Especially if his daughter finds herself in hot water in a juvie facility right next door to Steinmauer.
Oh boy. Oh boy. And Valentine he's not gonna go for that. If his daughter winds up going to jail, he ain't gonna go for that. Mm-hmm. And Valentine, he's gonna be the one to take down Brendan for sure.
Him and Carly, that's the plan. Gonna
and
destabilize
Carly,
him.
I was wondering, I thought, like, when I was watching and she was in Brennan's hotel room, I was like, Laura, you're not going to do that, right? Carly, you're not going to do Carly, you're not going to do that, right? You're not going to, I would think, how would she stand to have, a relation with him when right now she hates him so bad?
You should answer the phone, then the whole world could be on fire. Not in 2025. In 1985, she probably would. 2025, she's not going to do it. Not going to do it. Not going to. No. Laura should have called the WSB. Her contact would be Anna, and Anna's uncontactable.
Yeah, it's not gonna be too much longer, and they're gonna figure out that something's awry with Anna.
War Hero 99. Hello, War Hero. Welcome to the chat. Curtis needs more love interest options. That's true. Continuing on, War Hero says Spencer is Sidwell's partner. I don't think so, War Hero. A brainwashed Spencer.
No, I think the missing person in that right now is probably Peter.
Totally Peter. With that wonderful prediction, I think we should get back on the elevator. Back on the elevator. Get comfortable and cozy. Somebody hit the 1. We got to get back down to the ground. All right. There's a little star next to it that knows that that's where the exit is. To the ground.
Check all your trunks before you take off.
Yeah, you do. Check them all. All right, back seats and trunks. All right, we don't want no chloroform surprises, and we certainly don't want no body parts or entirely intact bodies in our trunks
You know,
either.
when they first showed us Laura and the car driving,
Hmm.
typically what happens if you show someone driving?
They get in a
They have
wreck.
an accident.
They get in a little bumper, fender
And
bumper.
that's what I thought at first. I said, "Oh my goodness." I thought, she's going to have a car accident, and that's not what happened.
Well, as Chandra encourages us, grab your containers of sweet potato pie and peach cobbler.
Hmm.
Get into the elevator. Go back down to the ground. Go to your parking garage. Check your trunks. Then get into your cars. Make yourself comfortable. Turn on the heater.
Hmm.
And tune
And
your
if you
radio.
have seat heaters, turn those on too.
Oh, yes. And tune your radios to previous episodes of The 10th Floor, which you can find on all of your favorite podcasting platforms. If you can't find it on your favorite podcasting platform, reach out to me on social media, and I will send you in the right direction at 10th Floor GH. Like the video if you had a good time. Subscribe to the channel if you want some more. Go spend some time with your families, especially in this coming week. And we'll be back in an hour or so to talk about Beyond the Gates and Days of Our Lives with
Our
Professor Angela.
That's awesome.
So stay tuned for that. Come on back.
Hmm.
And then that's it. I've been Matt.
I mean, Kat,
And we'll see you.
happy Thanksgiving. Have a safe and wonderful Thanksgiving, you guys. And next Sunday, we'll be back to talk some more about General Hospital.
Yeah, goodbye. See you later and stuff.